Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Jaguars will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Chanticleers offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, it's Morris. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's John. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So South Alabama's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Jaguars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man downfield. He's real. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Jaguars are on the move. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Kitchens. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Simpkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Simpkins. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the shot to clears with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. On a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The shot that clears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Jaguars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. To the air, it's Davenport. Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Morris. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away on 4th down. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. To the air on first down. On target. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Jaguars want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Going up top again. Quick completion on the out route. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The running back has it. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pressure coming. Got room to work. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any. Half of this drive will come from their own 17. Got the quick completion. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Using the quick game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught in the backfield. It's John. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Look out, he's got room. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Finds a man in the middle. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's John. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's complete. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Back to throw, it's Morris. And he will score! Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to add another. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. USC looks like a legit title contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up 14 over Michigan State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle, it's Woods. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's the handoff. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Jaguars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. He's got him.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Jaguars will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Finds his big tight end. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The shot that clears can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Simpkins. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Gets it out fast. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And the shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finding open areas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun. Leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun. Wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the shot that clears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Using his legs, it's Simpkins. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Morris. He wants it all. Touchdown, Coastal. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give. Loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Jaguars in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's got it inside the 35. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, South Alabama.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the running back. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Davenport. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it inside the 10. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Fit it in the window for the score.
Awesome execution. Nice job going down the field, scoring the touchdown, but only half of the work is done. Under 2 minutes, got to go for the 2-point conversion here. Kick your play. Let's get ready to roll.
A gargantuan moment here as they try to tie it up late with the 2-point conversion. The snap sets up the throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.